What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, bringing you another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live Inverse Edition. This is episode number 8, and coming into today, we are sitting nice and pretty at a 3-game differential. 9-6 is our record, and we're not going to be able to move too much farther past that because we're running out of episodes. I'm running out of time to record Inverse in general because the season ends tomorrow. By the time you're watching this, I mean, it's way past, but I don't know why I felt the need to say that. Anyway, we're bringing the same team as we brought last time, so we're hoping to get some more victories and maybe get Hawlucha actually into a battle. I think that was the only Pokemon that didn't see any screen time. Actually, Mamoswine may not have seen any screen time either. I think I brought it to a battle but didn't use it. Anyway, before we get into today's episode, we'd like to remind you guys, as a friendly reminder, to please show some support to the series and the channel by clicking either the thumbs up button below this video or the thumbs down button, depending on how you feel about it. And make sure, if you're leaving a dislike, to go in the comments and give me feedback. Tell me why you disliked it and give me a suggestion so that I can change it for you. Because if you leave a dislike and don't leave any kind of feedback or criticism or anything, I can't, change anything for you. And I do want to make sure that you guys are enjoying the video. I do listen and read all the comments, and I try to implement changes where appropriate so that the majority of the people are liking what they see. Now, we are bringing the offensive Blissey. We're bringing the Life Orb Sceptile, Assault Vest Flareon, Expert Belt Mamoswine, Rocky Helmet Weezing, and Power Herb Hawlucha. So, should be a good time. Okay, we have a DC here. That didn't take very long at all. That did not. Oh, maybe it was my internet. Maybe it was my internet. Am I still? Oh, no, I'm still connected. I don't know what happened there. That is weird. That is really weird. Okay, so we're gonna have to go through all of that again. Why does this always happen when I go to record Inverse? Maybe that's a sign that I should just let it be with Inverse and just move on to the next thing, because I always have problems connecting. Only when I'm recording Inverse, though. That seems to be the only time I ever have problems. Like with DCs and just not being able to find an opponent, and it's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy how it works. Alright, let's hit that special button. And Battle Box, because I only have 2 Pokemon in my party. And we'll hit Challenge as soon as that comes up. And there we go. Hopefully we can find an opponent. So if you don't know, the season that's replacing Inverse is actually 6v6 with no items. So that's going to be really cool. I'm super excited for that. I'm definitely going to be bringing that to the channel. And yeah, I mean, the episodes are going to be a little bit longer, and it may just be 1 battle per episode, but I may churn out some more episodes. I don't know. That could mean longer videos too, because 6v6s can take, half an hour or more sometimes. So if you like longer videos, that might be something that you want to watch. I don't know. If you don't like longer videos, then that's probably why you're watching these, because these tend to be a little bit shorter. Now, our opponent is bringing Miltank, Rotom Mow, Houndoom, which could be Mega, Mamoswine, Mismagius, and Gliscor. I really like this team. This person definitely brought a creative team, and I really like to see that because it's very uncommon on Battle Spot. So kudos to you, sir, and or madam. I don't remember what your gender was. Actually, I think it was female. But again, that doesn't mean anything because people love to just be the opposite gender, especially guys. I don't know. They love to be like girls in games. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. That is a thing. Now that Rotom Mow can just destroy my entire team, basically. It really, really can. Sceptile does a number on my opponent's team except for that Miltank, which is going to be a problem. I really don't have anything for it other than Weezing with Rocky Helmet and probably Will-O-Wisping it and all that good stuff. So I think, actually, I want to start off... I think I want to start off with Blissey. Do I want to start off with Blissey? Is that really what I want to do? Is that really what I want to do? No, we're going to start off with the Mamoswine. We're going to bring the Hawlucha, and we're going to bring, let's see. Flareon doesn't do much to this team. Does Weezing? Weezing can burn things. That would be nice. Will Blissey do much? Charge Beam hits the Mamoswine. Sceptile doesn't do a whole lot. I'm having trouble deciding. We're going to go with the Blissey. So that may be a mistake. I don't know. Weezing may turn out to be more useful, or just would have been more useful. I guess we're going to find out. I don't know. I had trouble with that one. I don't know why. Every once in a while, I have a really tough time deciding my Pokemon. Sometimes I choose really fast, and other times I just run the clock. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Alright, so our opponent is issuing a challenge. We're leading off with our glorious Mamoswine. And our opponent is starting off with the Mismagius. So, we can go for an Ice-type move, because it's going to be neutral. And we have the Ice Shard, so that is a thing. That is a thing indeed. We can't go for the Earthquake because of Levitate. We can go for Earthquake on Gliscor when it comes in, though, because Flying type is negated. There is no immunity to ground. So let's go for the Icicle Crash, just to get damage. The Gliscor might actually come in here. No, it's going to go for the Icy Wind, which is going to be neutral, because it was neutral normally. Our speed is going to fall, which doesn't really matter because we are already slower than a Mismagius anyway. But we do get the Icicle Crash off, and that almost is a one-shot, and the Ice Shard is painfully obvious right now. Painfully obvious, so the Gliscor switch could be coming our way, but I'm not going to mess around here. We're just going to go for the Ice Shard. We are just going to go for the Ice Shard. There's the withdrawal, so Icicle Crash may have been better, or Rocks, just to get rid of that Mismagius coming back in, and it's going to be the Miltank coming in. And, yeah, that's going to do absolutely nothing because of Thick Fat. We're going to see the lefties, so this could be a Cursing Miltank for all I know. I'm really not sure. And this thing has the potential to really poop on my team, because Mamoswine can't do a lot to it other than EQ. Hawlucha, it outspeeds, but Fighting type Stab is obviously going to be resisted hit, so we will be forced to go for Acrobatics and Sky Attack and all that stuff. So, I'm going to stay in here. I'm going to go for an EQ. I mean, I can't switch in Blissey. There's just no reason for that. There's the return, so we may be looking at an offensive Miltank. No. Judging by that damage, I'm going to say no. And the lefties. I saw the lefties already, so I don't know what I'm thinking. EQ does a decent amount of damage, but that is just a crit. That is crit damage? That is crazy. That is crazy. And this thing probably is packing the... What is it packing? Probably packing the Milk Drink. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set up the Rocks, because I want that Mismagius gone when it comes in. So there's the return. That's not going to do too much. We actually can live another one. He's going to get some lefties recovery here, but at least we know that that Mismagius is donezo. We don't have to worry about Ice Sharding it, because I'm pretty sure it outspeeds Blissey, and Shadow Ball would be doing a lot of damage, even though we have high special bulk. And Hawlucha really doesn't like going up against a Mismagius either, especially if I don't have my boost. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess I would outspeed it, so it's not that big of a deal. But we just don't have to worry about it, and that's the important thing. Having something just eliminated is always a good thing. It's always a good thing. So we can go for another EQ. Try to get it as low as possible. There's the Milk Drink. So I could have very easily just switched out there. So we've seen Milk Drink, and we've seen Return. We haven't seen anything else. I'm wondering if Return just isn't doing a lot of damage because this Miltank doesn't really like our opponent so much. I feel like it should be doing a lot more. Maybe the happiness value isn't what it should be, because I don't know. I don't want to like assume anything, but we've seen all shiny Pokemon, so maybe these were Gen Pokemon and they just don't have the happiness that they should, or they were traded, which is also possible. Also very, 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 very possible. Do I want to stay in here with Mamoswine? I think I do. I think I want to just keep EQing. I want to safe switch into something. There's the return. And yeah, that does an okay amount. And we're going to get an EQ off, and it's going to be a good time. That does a decent amount of damage. That does a decent amount, indeed. So we will see here if our opponent wants to take out this Mamoswine, or if they want to go for the Milk Drink. Part of me wants to switch out into Hawlucha now, because it's going to kind of be a free switch, assuming that the Milk Drink is coming to try to get back up to near full health. But I'm not going to do that. I'm playing it safe here. We're going for the EQ. Nope, they're just going to go for the return to get rid of this Mamoswine, not take any more damage. They're going to get free lefties, so it's a good time. It is a good time, but we're going to go straight into our... Not Blissey. We're going to go straight into our Hawlucha, and I'm pretty positive that we can set up a Swords Dance. Judging by how much the EQ did and was doing, which was not much, that this thing is definitely invested... not necessarily in its physical defense. I'm not positive that I can make that call because I wasn't running the Life Orb, and that's the damage that I'm used to seeing on Mamoswine. But it's definitely invested in its HP, for sure. For sure. We're going to go for the Swords Dance. I don't think this thing has much for me. He's actually going to withdraw as we're going to get our free Swords Dance up, which is great. So the Miss Magus is coming in. Oh, he was trying to sacrifice it. Okay, well that could not have worked out any better for us at all. That could not have worked out any better because we're going to get to +2 for free. And Sky Attack at +2 is going to just destroy basically anything. That Miltank is not going to survive it if it comes back in here. I don't know if anything on their team can. No, the Houndoom is coming in. And let's see. Let us see. This could very easily be Focus Sash. But we have to go for the Sky Attack here because Acrobatics is not going to be doing enough damage while we still are carrying the Power Herb. So we have to go for the Sky Attack. Hopefully it connects. If it misses, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. There is the Houndoomite Mega Evolution. So we got the Mega Houndoom on the field. But we should be in good shape here because we outspeed this Houndoom. Oh, the Protect. Okay, I see you, the Protect, expecting the Sky Attack. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So we're going to waste our Power Herb, no Sky Attack, and yeah. Yeah, now what is the point of the Protect there? I don't know, maybe to get your speed up? I guess? I don't know, but we're going to go for an Acrobatics here at +2. I don't know that it'll kill, but it's going to do a lot of damage to this Mega Houndoom for sure. A lot of damage. Oh, it does just straight up one-shot this thing. I mean, I know it's a Mega Evolution, but it's still Houndoom, and it's really just not that bulky. It does gain a little bit of bulk, but not enough to be able to survive +2 Acrobatics from a Hawlucha. Miltank is coming in next. It's going to take a decent amount of damage from the rocks, and then a +2 Acrobatics should be enough to finish this off, unless it's just completely physically defensive. And even then, I think we still might be able to just one-shot it here. Yeah, Miltank is going down. Goodbye, shiny Miltank. I love the blue coloring on it, though. It's really cool looking. Really, 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 really cool looking. So that is a victory for us. That brings us into the double digits as far as victories go here in Inverse since we started this series 10-6. And that is not bad at all. It's a 4-game differential. We have a chance to bring that up to a 5-game differential if we can get another victory today. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but we're going to try. Hit that challenge button, and we will see what happens here. We found our opponent awfully fast the first time around after getting disconnected briefly. So, I don't know. There we go. That was very quick. So another Japanese player, rating of 16-18. I have no idea what my rating is. I didn't even bother to look at it. But our opponent's bringing some power here. Mega Kangaskhan, Dragonite, Arcanine, Greninja, Gyarados, and Chandelure. So, with that being said, I see some physical attackers. And with that being said, I'm going to definitely bring the Weezing. Because without it, I'm going to be in trouble. In fact, Weezing does a number on a majority of this team. Only Chandelure and Greninja really just give it a hard time. So, well, I guess Arcanine can too, because we can't burn it, but we can Pain Split it and do other things. That sounds like a lot of fun. Sceptile, it looks like it's going to be good here as well. So we have some options going on. I think, well, still that Flash Fire to worry about as far as Flareon is concerned. So that doesn't really excite me too much. That does not excite me at all. Let's actually start off with the Weezing because it does a number on my opponent's team just in general. We're going to bring the Sceptile, as I mentioned. And then I think I want to bring the Hawlucha again. Because at the very least, we'll be able to do a lot of damage to the Chandelure and the Gyarados. And even the Dragonite. Yeah, we're bringing the Hawlucha. Blissey, I'm sorry, but you're not getting into this match. It's just not happening. It is not happening. The type matchups are not there. And not enough special attackers are on our opponent's side. Because it's just not. I'm invested in HP, but Blissey's physical defense is still terrible. So, yeah, it's not really going to work out too well. Not prime time to set up. The Kangaskhan is starting things off, so I'm really happy I brought my Weezing. I'm hoping that Arcanine is not going to be switching in right here because I'm going straight for a Willow. I'm not messing around even a little bit. We're going to try to get as much residual damage as possible. There's the withdrawal. Oh, Chandelure is possible too. for the Flash Fire. Yeah, there's the Arcanine. So we're looking at, yeah, Flash Fire. So he's got 2 Flash Fire Pokemon, which is a bit unfortunate. What do I have to switch in on this? I have Sceptile that can switch in. I mean, with the Flash Fire boost, I think that a Flare Blitz will probably just kill anyway, even though it's resisted. I really do. But, if Weezing goes down, I have nothing for Kangaskhan. Nothing else on my team can handle it, so we have to go into Sceptile here, despite the risks. So, I don't know. I don't know. Judging by the fact that it's Flash Fire, though, that tells me that it's probably offensive. And, yeah, there's the Flare Blitz. He's going to get the boost. It's going to be resisted. Please just survive with a little tiny bit of HP. There we go. That's what I wanted. 16 HP. We are going to outspeed this Arcanine unless it is Scarfed. And it's not because we see the Life Orb. So, Life Orb Flare Blitz is no joke, especially with the Flash Fire boost. So, we're going to be able to get either Leaf Storm or Giga Drain off here. I'm actually going to go for a Giga Drain to try to get as much damage as possible. And try to get a little bit of our HP back as well. Oh, the Extreme Speed. Why did I not think of that? Why did I not think of that? So switching the Sceptile was a stupid idea. I should have sacked something. That's what I should have done. That puts me in a bad spot. We have to go into Hawlucha here, and we have to Sky Attack this thing. And I think Fake Out from Kangaskhan will finish us off. Which is really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. Yeah, this is not looking so good for us, but I'm not going to give up. We're still going to try. We're still going to not go down without a fight here. So we're going to go straight for the Sky Attack to try to get that Unburden boost. And he's going to go for the Extreme Speed because he outspeeds, and he's thinking that he's going to be able to, or he's not going to be able to, but he's going to go down to whatever I'm setting his way this turn. And he's right about that, because with the Life Orb Recoil and the power of Sky Attack, there's no way he's surviving that. He's an offensive set. He's probably max speed, max attack. And we get a crit, but that is pointless. I think Sky Attack actually has a higher chance of getting a critical hit, if I'm not mistaken. So that is the thing. Not that it really matters. Most of the time, it's just a one-shot anyway. In comes the Kangaskhan. I'm expecting Fake Out to be coming my way, but I think I might actually be able to survive that. Well, no, Sucker Punch is going to be super effective. Sucker Punch, double Sucker Punch is going to just destroy me. So with that in mind, we're going to go into Weezing, because I don't think he has Flash Fire available on his team at this point. I'm not seeing that. So we're giving up our Unburden boost. There is the Mega Evolution, and I'm expecting a Sucker Punch. It's either that or Fake Out. I'm really hoping it's Sucker Punch, though, so that he wastes his turn. That would be the best case scenario. No, he goes for the Fake Out. Ah, man. That is poop. So he's going to take Rocky Helmet damage, which is great, because that really didn't do that much damage, even though that second hit got a crit. So we still did more damage to him. And we're going to go for the Will-O-Wisp. We're going to have to take a hit from something. I don't know what it would be. Earthquake is not going to connect because of Levitate. I guess he's not going to go for Sucker Punch because it's obvious. I went for Will-O-Wisp last time, so that's what I'm going to do again. He may switch out, or he may just try to hit me with a Power-Up Punch, which would be super effective. Things can happen right now. Let's go for the Will-O-Wisp. It's the obvious play, but he's going to go for the return, try to just finish us off here, and it doesn't look like that's going to be enough. So he's going to take all kinds of Rocky Helmet damage, and he's going to get burned unless Will-O-Wisp misses. Yes, alright, it connects, so we're going to get some more residual damage on this thing, and this should be it. This should be it for Kangaskhan. With Rocky Helmet and Burn the next turn, I don't think it's going to be living anything anytime soon. And depending on what his last Pokemon is, we might be in a really good position. If it is Gyarados, that would be unfortunate if it was Gyarados, because he's going to intimidate my Hawlucha. And I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. We would have the super effective high jump kick, but I don't think it would be enough to take out the Gyarados. If it's Dragonite, there's the scale too. There is the scale. Alright, I'm thinking ahead a little bit too much. Indeed. We're just going to go... What are we going to go for? I guess T-Bolt. It doesn't matter what we do. Does not matter what we do at all. He's going to stay in and go for the return. And will the first one KO us? No, it will not. So he's going to take double Rocky Helmet damage, so we don't even need to worry about the burn. I guess the burn didn't matter that much, but Rocky Helmet proved to be the end of this Mega Kangaskhan, which is great. Weezing, you did your job. That is why you're on this team, to take care of Mega Kangaskhan. A lot of times we have to sacrifice you in order to take it out, but that is the whole point. That is the whole point of having you on this team, is to stop the rampage of Mega Kangaskhan. It is Dragonite, so we're going to outspeed. So that is cool, but I don't think a high jump kick, even though it's super effective, will take this Dragonite out through multi-scale. He can very easily set up a Dragon Dance, outspeed us on the following turn, and KO us with any stab move, really, or really anything. Pretty much anything. So we need to, yeah, if we go for a Swords Dance and he Dragon Dances, he'll outspeed and kill us anyway, so we are stuck in a bad position. We just have to go for the high jump kick and hope for the best. That's what it comes down to. Oh, he has the E-Speed. That's... Wow, we survived with 7. Can this take this Dragonite out? No, that's not even close. That definitely has some HP investment, but there's also the... there's the scale. So that is going to be game over for us. That's a loss. And... that is unfortunate, and I think if I had Sceptile alive at this point, I would be in a much better position, but I kind of made a bad play earlier on by letting it come in and take a hit when it just shouldn't have, and I forgot about Extreme Speed. So how do you forget about Extreme Speed? How do you forget about Extreme Speed on an Arcanine, which, like, that is basically its signature move? This guy went balls to the walls, though. He had Extreme Speed on 2 of his Pokemon, and Mega Kangaskhan with Fake Out. He probably had Sucker Punch, so he had priority out the wazoo. And the Flash Fire specifically, I'm guessing, to take Will-O-Wisp from Pokemon that are trying to burn Mega Kangaskhan. So his team was set up much better than mine, obviously, and that's why he ended up winning. I think I would have had a shot, though, if I didn't make a bad play early on. Anyway, that's all hindsight, you know, things I could have done better, but... talking about it after the fact doesn't change the fact that I didn't do it, so that is that. But we do learn for next time, so that is fun. So that brings our record to 10-7, so we still have that 3-game differential. We're going to try to build on that next time with this same team one more time. Then after that, if I still have time to record more episodes, I will change up the teams. And, yeah, get some fresh faces and all that good stuff. You guys know how it goes by now. But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. As always, if you haven't done so already, make sure to leave a rating on this video, whether it be a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Does not matter. Your feedback does mean a lot to me, so make sure... by the way, if you're disliking the video, make sure you go in the comment section. Write a suggestion on how I can make it better. Tell me why you disliked. Tell me why you didn't like it. And... that way I can change things for you in the future and make it so that most people are enjoying themselves and having a good time and learning things and all that stuff. So with that being said, I will see you all for the next episode, but until then, game on.